Illinois' controversial criminal justice reform has been in effect for 1 year this week. TV6 Investigates' Matt Christensen has been reporting on the issue since lawmakers signed the bill.
Yeah, and tonight he's looking at what Democrats say is working and how local law enforcement has seen crime rates change.
A year after Illinois passed sweeping criminal justice reforms, and communities aren't seeing the big spikes in crime rates critics warned about. Under the new Pretrial Fairness Act, people arrested for most crimes are now allowed to walk free until they have to appear in court. The law aims to keep people from sitting in jail while the wealthier bond out. I asked Senator Mike Halpin, a Democrat who represents the Quad Cities, if it's working.
The big push at the beginning of this from opponents was that these folks that would get arrested would be released into the community where they would commit more crime while they were awaiting trial. And that just hasn't materialized.
Republicans acknowledge there's little they can do to make changes since Democrats control the Assembly. Representative Tony McCombie of Savannah is the House Minority Leader.
The SAFE-T Act has been flawed from the beginning, and you can even tell that from the other side of the aisle because they have brought forward several different trailer bills, as they're called, which are fixes to that. So you can definitely tell that it was pushed through in a way that wasn't going to be effective.
Sheriffs I've spoken with say there have been unintended consequences. Whiteside County cut treatment programs in the jail because there aren't enough people locked up to justify them. And in Rock Island County, State's Attorney Dora Villarreal told me judges and lawyers are still struggling to interpret the law even 1 year later.
It's definitely still 100% learning curve. We're all trying to figure it out. I think every single county in Illinois is a little bit different. We all have different process. We all run court differently. So while there is definitely a lot of similarities, we're all still like, trying to ground ourselves and find our footing.
So what comes next? Law enforcement in Rock Island County is still gathering more data about metro crime rates, and they're still trying to get more clarity about when they can hold suspects. Halpin says that will come.
But it is a new system, and state's attorneys can be cautious of the interpretation. Judges certainly want to make sure they're doing their jobs right, and there can be differences of interpretation. The appellate court decisions and ultimately Supreme Court decisions will kind of guide those judges and give them more information, and over time it will lead to consistent results.
In Rock Island, Matt Christensen, TV6 Investigates.
Matt, thank you. And you can find all the reporting TV6 Investigates has done on this issue both on our news app and website.